Can you become wealthy even if you start with nothing? Absolutely. You don't need to come from a rich family or be super smart to make a lot of money. While being a millionaire is a dream for many, it has become a reality for a few. But here's the good news: achieving financial success isn't as hard as it seems. With strong commitment, specific goals, and never give up attitude, you can turn your first million into a real achievement. There are so many smart people with great ideas, yet they struggle with poverty. Why is that? It's because having ideas alone doesn't make you rich. Ideas need a plan and action to become something tangible. The secret is to take those brilliant ideas and put them into practice step by step, turning them into real accomplishments. Getting wealthy is a choice you make. If you always spend more money than you earn, relying heavily on loans and credit, you'll end up with debts that stop you from saving and investing. However, if you adopt a more moderate lifestyle, you can make smarter financial choices. It doesn't mean giving up all the things you enjoy. It means thinking carefully about your expenses. Do you really need to spend a significant amount on designer clothes regularly? By questioning your purchases and making more sensible decisions, you can use your money in a smarter way. Grant Cardone, a man who has spent 35 years helping companies and individuals increase their wealth, and author of the book The Millionaire Booklet, How to Get Super Rich, firmly believes that anyone can become wealthy, regardless of their background, identity, possessions, or current situation. Even starting from nothing, you have the potential to attain wealth. Grant Cardone himself manages 4 companies that generate millions of dollars in revenue. Here are 8 steps he recommends to become rich. Number 1. Change your mindset. The journey to a millionaire lifestyle starts when you shift your mindset. It's not just your current situation, education, or job that has prevented you from achieving wealth. It's primarily your mentality. If you continuously believe that you'll never succeed, you're essentially sabotaging your own potential. Instead, start embracing the belief that you have what it takes. Becoming a millionaire is not an unattainable feat. Number 2. Do some math. Start contemplating the various avenues available to generate $1 million. Consider this scenario. By selling a product for $100 to 10,000 individuals, you would achieve the coveted $1 million mark. Similarly, if you sell an item for $200 to 5,000 people, the outcome remains the same. The internet, with its e-commerce platforms like eBay or Facebook ads, has made it feasible to reach a vast customer base. Merely repeating the phrase "I want to get rich" is insufficient for genuine wealth accumulation. The crucial step lies in crafting a viable plan and documenting it on paper. Developing a financial strategy not only marks the inception of a project but also determines its ultimate success. Let's take the example of opening a restaurant. Without proper planning, success will be elusive. How much income do you aim to generate in the first, second, and third year? How many customers must you attract each week to attain that target? What is the required investment to maintain a steady stream of customers? These are some of the critical questions you must address. Naturally, your financial plan should encompass a range of possibilities. Similar to the components of a Monopoly box, a well-constructed financial plan must anticipate the unexpected and account for probabilities. Number 3. Create 3 sources of income. If you rely solely on one job for your earnings, you face the risk of the company closing down abruptly, leaving you without any income. The key idea is that it is extremely difficult to accumulate wealth with just one paycheck, regardless of whether you work in the public or private sector. The traditional notion of long-term job security, with lifelong employment contracts, is no longer prevalent. While having a stable job and financial security are essential, it is also crucial to consider diversifying your income sources. Wealthy individuals do not depend on a single income stream. Instead, they have multiple sources of revenue. It is advisable to have at least 3 different sources of income. For instance, you can invest in financial products, engage in online selling, start a blog, participate in the stock market, offer language teaching services online, rent out property through platforms like Airbnb, and so forth. Number 4. Learn a high-income skill. A high-income skill refers to a skill that enables you to generate a minimum monthly income of $10,000 or more. Learning a high-income skill is advantageous for several reasons. Firstly, it doesn't necessitate a financial investment, meaning you risk nothing monetarily. Instead, all you need to do is identify an activity you enjoy, acquire expertise in it, and locate potential customers in need of your services. For instance, let's consider copywriting, which involves crafting persuasive written content for advertisements, sales pages, Facebook ads, email marketing, and similar materials. Copywriting qualifies as a high-income skill, since it has the potential to generate a monthly income exceeding $10,000. Initially, there is a learning curve, but fortunately, ample valuable information can be found free of charge on the internet. Alternatively, you can speed up the learning process by investing in a reputable copywriting course or books. The subsequent step entails identifying clients and offering your copywriting services, such as enhancing their website copy, which can assist them in boosting their conversion rates. The internet has emerged as a versatile platform for various opportunities, including earning money. However, the methods for making money online can vary, and success in online income generation necessitates specific elements and strategies. Number 5. Hang out with the right people. The term crisis is subjective. We often hear, "There's a crisis because there's no money." However, this belief is far from true. Money remains constant and doesn't diminish. The idea of a scarcity of money is always incorrect. In reality, money retains its value, and there may even be more of it due to continuous currency printing by banks. To target customers effectively, align your efforts with the nature of your products or services. For example, if you sell wedding items, engage with newlywed Facebook groups. If your focus is on selling Rolex watches, invest time in luxury social settings in your city. Finance and business can be complex without expertise, especially from an outsider's perspective. Assessing investment feasibility, safety, and profitability requires specialized knowledge. DIY approaches expose your money to risky investments and hinder selecting suitable financial or business plans. Surrounding yourself with competent professionals is crucial for informed decision-making. These professionals possess expertise to navigate finance and business complexities, making sound judgments on various issues. Seeking their guidance enhances your chances of optimal decisions and entrepreneurial success. Number 6. Save. If you tend to make impulsive purchases, I have some bad news. It is crucial for you to develop the habit of saving. When you earn your first income, the worst thing you can do is indulge in excessive spending. It's natural to desire some satisfaction, but I recommend allocating only a specific portion of your earnings for this purpose, let's say 10%. The remaining amount should be set aside or reinvested. It's important to avoid spending money on frivolous things like tropical vacations, luxurious cars, expensive watches, or extravagant meals at renowned restaurants. Instead, continue living your life as you did before, and resist the urge to make impulsive purchases. Consider opening a separate savings account to deposit your savings and treat them as untouchable. Number 7. Invest. Once you begin earning money, the temptation of indulging in a lavish lifestyle and immediate spending will be strong. While there's nothing inherently wrong with this desire, it is advisable to deposit your newfound earnings into a separate account and refrain from considering them as readily available funds. Instead, view them exclusively for potential new investments rather than for immediate vacations or unnecessary purchases. These can be postponed for later. The primary principle to always bear in mind is to avoid focusing on a single investment. The golden rule is to diversify, meaning that your investments should not be concentrated in a single stock but spread across various shares. This way, if one investment underperforms, the others should perform well and help mitigate your losses. While it is improbable for all stocks to plummet, it is not entirely impossible. By diversifying your portfolio, you can contain the risks involved. Allow me to illustrate this with an example. Let's imagine it's 1988 and you have $10,000 to invest. You decide to allocate $1,000 to 10 different investments, including one in Microsoft. As history has shown, Microsoft experienced tremendous success. Now, let's assume that your remaining 9 investments performed poorly, resulting in a complete loss. However, due to your investment in Microsoft, you still possess $500,000 in your pocket. This is precisely why diversification is crucial. A well-constructed portfolio can withstand significant setbacks and continue to generate substantial returns. And number 8. Never go into debt. Regardless of your wealth, being in debt renders you a slave to the banking system. You are obligated to work solely to repay your debts and maintain a certain standard of living, even if it means remaining in a job that you dislike. Hence, it is imperative to never borrow money. If you have aspirations of starting your own business or undertaking a project that requires taking on debt, it is advisable to postpone such endeavors. Instead, begin only when you are capable of covering all the costs independently. By doing so, you eliminate risks, and the absence of funds compels you to seek creative solutions to problems. That concludes today's video. I hope it was informative and beneficial to you. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I welcome your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Lastly, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.